I burnt my tongue yesterday, so I feel like today and next couple of days I'm going to speak a lot slower because I feel like I can't feel my tongue and everything just feels dry in my mouth. Oh, that hurts. Hi, hello, 안녕, Ray입니다. 반갑습니다. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. My name is Ray, and if you don't know who I am, that's okay because you can find out more about me here on all social media platforms. My skin type is oily, sensitive, reactive, dehydrated, and sometimes it can also be a combination. Speaking of skin type, I have a pimple here, pimple on my nose here. I had a pimple here that's kind of going away, and I think I'm developing a new one here. ThankYou Farmer is no stranger on this channel. Although the last time I reviewed ThankYou Farmer's products, you guys did not show up. I'm not saying I'm mad, I'm just feeling some type of way. Just kidding, but if you did miss my last ThankYou Farmer video, here's a recap. They are a K-beauty brand that launched in 2015. Their products are said to be made with honesty in mind, like a farmer's mindset. Anyway, if you want to check out their moisturizing stick balms, I will link my review in the down bar below. On this channel, we review Asian skincare products so that you can shop with confidence. Today's video is made possible by ThankYou Farmer. They sent over these products for me to try in exchange for my thoughts on them. Can you guys see this? Hold on. Ta-da! Everything I say in this video comes from my personal experiences. If you have any serious skin concerns, please consult your trusted dermatologist or esthetician. As always, I am going to review these products in the order of how I would use them in a routine. With that being said, let's go! 우리 가자! Starting this review off is this tub of toner pads. This product comes with 100 pads, which is rare. The last time I noticed a brand offering this many pads in one tub would be Abib. And I think their toner pad contains about 80 pads in each of them. And the best part about this toner pad is that it is soaked, filled to the very, very top with toner. I'm gonna let you guys hear it because it sounds very moist. Can you guys hear that? You see this? All toner, drenched. When I was shooting the unboxing and the B-roll for this product, I had no idea that it was that filled up to the tippy top. I almost spilled a lot of the toner. Like, if I do this, it's gonna spill now. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I was very excited to try this product because it's been on my list for the longest time. But I feel like my skin was rejecting the toner pad completely. Every time I use this toner pad, my skin would immediately show signs of redness. I don't think it's an allergic reaction because the ingredients in this toner pad are very standard CICA stuff. There's nothing in the ingredients list that stood out to me as a red flag, so I don't really know why my skin was reacting poorly to this product. Again, I think this is just an isolated situation in my case. Hopefully you won't react poorly to this toner pad. The main dislike I have for this toner pad is while it does come with a picker, there is no mount system in the lid, so I have to like hold on to this, keep it somewhere safe in my cabinet. And last night when I was using this toner pad, the picker, this guy, literally flew off my sink and into the tub. Don't ask why or how, just know it happened. And I feel like it could have been avoided if this picker was in the lid. I feel like every single toner pad in the market right now does that, where the lid has this kind of mechanism to hold the picker in place. The only mount you kind of have is from the box, where you get to like store this picker behind this little flap, and that's pretty much it. And it only works if the tub is in this box as well, and I feel like this is not really helpful. Maybe for like shipping or like, I don't know, like packaging purposes, this is fine, but user experience wise, I'm not gonna have the box with me while I use the toner pad, so it kind of defeats the purpose. I kind of wish that there's like this mechanism inside the lid to kind of hold the picker, or at least like an inner lid to kind of just have the picker rest on it while this outer lid is covering up the entire product. The cotton pad is thin but not soft. The texture feels like thick paper, but not in a bad way. I do enjoy this type of cotton pad texture, and because it's so thin, you can use this as a DIY sheet mask with the Pikachu method. For $30, you do get 100 toner pads, and trust me, it does come in handy because if you are like me and you want to do that Pikachu method every night, you're using 2 toner pads every single time. And if you do it day and night, that's 4 per day. But I do understand that sometimes maybe $30 is still a bit too pricey for some of you, and that's totally fine and very understandable because I'm also not going to spend $30 on it if I'm a student. And if that's the case, I feel like Abib's Heartleaf Calming Toner Pads are another great option. Those I think run for $20 for 80 pads, but I think you can find them for about $16, $14 on Style Korean. But anyway, back to ThankYou Farmer's Phyto Relieful CICA Toner Pad. That was a mouthful. I would rate this product a B+. I wish my skin would accept it better and not turn red every time I used it. And I actually don't know if it's because of the toner itself or if my skin just does not like the texture. But I personally like the texture. Like, I like it, but my skin might not like it, because you know what I mean, right? Like, you might like something, but like your skin is like, yeah, you don't actually. These are probably the only toner pads that I actually enjoyed using as mini sheet masks. I don't know, I just feel like everything about this product is just so genuine. The cotton pads are like 100% pure cotton. It's a vegan formula, so I don't know what the problem was. Truly a phenomenon. Moving on to the Phyto Relieful CICA Ampoule. This is not the typical ampoule that I'm used to, but I like it. The texture is very watery, and every time I apply it on my skin, it just runs down my face. And because it's so watery, it absorbs into your skin very quickly. You see that? Just so moisturizing and hydrating. In terms of ingredients, this ampoule is packed with calming and hydrating ingredients. There is of course Centella Asiatica, which makes the CICA part of this ampoule. Actually, I'm just realizing now that I'm looking at the ingredients list, the first ingredient is water. And in case you didn't know, when it comes to ampoules, the first ingredient should not be water. Ampoules in skincare are essentially, how do I explain it? Okay, for example, you take one ingredient and you max out the percentage of it, making it the largest percentage of the entire product. That's what makes it an ampoule. It's different from a serum and essences. So now I'm wondering why they call this an ampoule. Anyway, it's pH balancing. This ampoule also contains licorice root extract, beta glucan, and eggplant extract, which are all great anti-inflammatory ingredients for sensitive skin. It also contains honeysuckle flower extracts for anyone who may need help with reducing redness. That would be me. And it has niacinamide for evening out the skin tone and fortifying the skin barrier. Overall, I noticed that my skin feels more hydrated and more plump after using this ampoule. I am going to rate this ampoule an A. I love the light, watery texture, and the pump is very easy to use. Lastly, we have the Skin Relief Sun Cream. This sunscreen is part of ThankYou Farmer's Sun Project. And this one is the chemical sunscreen, whereas the blue one is their hybrid sunscreen. ThankYou Farmer also has a bunch of new sun essences under the Sun Project, which I would love to try in the near future. Wink wink, hint hint, ThankYou Farmer, please. This sunscreen has very similar ingredients to ThankYou Farmer's Phyto Relieful line. Centella, eggplant, licorice root extract, and honeysuckle. The texture is light and more on the side of sun serums. Very silky, and it blends so easily into my skin. It's actually very similar to my favorite Skin 1004's Hyaluronic Sun Serum. It has that faint green tint for slight color correction. Green cancels out the redness of our skin, which is really what throws off the balance of our complexion. There is no fragrance, and I did not notice any stinging around my eye area when I am using the sunscreen, which is a major plus. Overall, this is a no-fuss sunscreen. The calming ingredients make it a very easy to love sunscreen for many skin types. I will say this sunscreen is not the most moisturizing, so you might want to add a moisturizer underneath the sunscreen just in case. I personally have no complaints. The not moisturizing enough thing doesn't really bother me because I still use a moisturizer regardless. This is an A+ sunscreen, and I think that this product might be my most favorite product by ThankYou Farmer. I love it. Oh my god! That is all for this video. Thank you to ThankYou Farmer for sending over these products for me to try. Just to clarify, I reached out to ThankYou Farmer and I basically chased them down to give me these products. 감사합니다, ThankYou Farmer. I'm sorry for chasing you down to send me these products, but thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I will leave all the product links in the down bar below for you guys to check out in case you guys are interested. Please help the channel grow by subscribing and sharing this video with your friends. Thank you for watching and I will see you guys next time. But until then, be safe, stay hydrated, and most importantly, be gentle with yourself. I mean it. 안녕. Come back for more. 주세요, 주세요, 주세요.